How many places in the world can you name that offer all of this in just one city? As places like Cancun, Tulum, Puerto Vallarta, and even Puerto Escondido start to see costs rise exponentially for both locals and tourists, people are looking for vacation alternatives that won't break the bank.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is our pleasure to bring you to the Gulf of California,
The Sea of Cortez,
the capital of Baja California Sur,
La Paz.
We're in La Paz, Baja California Sur, celebrating Jenny's birthday. Last week, for her actual day of birth, we celebrated by going shopping at a famous cafeteria in Mexico City. Then we did a special temazcal ceremony later that evening.
And the next day, we took a direct flight to La Paz to continue the celebration seaside. This is gonna be an amazing week, you guys. We're gonna be visiting Mexico's allegedly most beautiful beach. We're gonna be swimming with whale sharks. We're going island hopping to swim with sea lions. And of course, try some fantastic food. You guys are gonna fall in love with this place and wanna book a trip here immediately.
We're staying at an Airbnb just a couple blocks off the beautiful Malecón de La Paz. It's really nice, but a little pricey, I think, because we're approaching the Holy Week vacation surge. We visited La Paz for a day 4 years ago on a day trip from Cabo San Lucas. With the short amount of time that we spent here, we knew that one day
We would come back. We're learning from talking to people here that more and more visitors are becoming intrigued with La Paz as more than just a day trip from Cabo. And after this video, you will understand why.
Just look at this malecón. This malecón easily rivals the one from Veracruz, Puerto Vallarta, and Cozumel.
Cabo has a nice marina, but not a gorgeous seaside boardwalk like this. This malecón stretches out for 5 kilometers. You can enjoy a walk, a run, a bike ride. Heck, you can even skip along the malecón if you want. But if you do want to ride a bike, there are a number of bike shops you can rent from for 100 pesos per hour or 140 pesos per hour for these fun go-kart looking bikes, the OG lowriders. I really enjoyed walking along this malecón during sunset, but it's not even the best place to catch a sunset in La Paz. There are 2 really unique sunset spots that we're going to share with you later in this video.
La Paz has great food, and because we're right off the ocean, that means amazing seafood. Throughout the week, we've been trying a bunch of different places to make sure we give you the best recommendations. First up, taco fish.
So if you watch Netflix, like a lot of us, and you watch the Taco Chronicles, then you may remember this place from the fish taco episode. The Taco Fish restaurant has been around in La Paz for decades, but this location on the Malecón that we're at is not the original one. It's fairly new, but it's beautiful, it's got an oceanfront view, and the quality is just as good. Another thing to be aware of is that this place is cash only. Make sure you bring your cash and bring a big appetite, because these tacos are big. So this is how they arrive. 3 big shrimp and 2 tortillas, and a big piece of fillet of fish that I think is even bigger than a tortilla. But wait, it gets better. Let's go to the salad bar.
The best part about this place is all the condiments that they offer. Of course, every taco needs a little bit of limoncito.
A little bit.
Depends.
I put a lot.
I like to put some of this bad boy.
What is that?
I'm not sure. It's a salsa verde. I think it's I know it's very creamy and delicious. This is kind of like a tartar chipotle mayo on the other side. You know, split it up a little bit, make it look like la bandera mexicana. And then you have salsa de la que no pica, salsa de la que pica, and then a ton of different flavors up here.
So this is how I dressed up my shrimp taco with a bunch of coleslaw, limon, chipotle mayo, crema, and some spicy salsa macha. Maybe I should say good luck.
Where to start?
Where's your tortilla? I don't even see it anymore.
I lost it. I'm just gonna bring a bottom one out and eat it in pieces, layers.
I guess you could do that too. So the question is, does it live up to the hype that we see on Netflix? Well, we've been here before, so that's why we're here again. Look at that face. Can I see those eyes? Oh, look at that happiness. I think I'm gonna copy you and grab the bottom tortilla and just grab a shrimp like this. Like a taco. You know what makes this good? Aside from all the toppings, the batter. It's so good. This is only 3 tacos. We ordered 3 tacos for the 2 of us, and that is plenty. Today we decided to try something new, and it's the chollero. This is a slightly fried taco with smoked marlin, shrimp, and cheese. Which one's your favorite though? The fish taco, the shrimp taco, or the chollero?
The shrimp taco, to be honest
Shrimp
with
taco?
you.
Yeah? Mine too, I think. And now for the fun part. Where's everybody? Gracias.
Throughout our travels, we've learned that there's no such thing as the best coffee in the world.
Congratulations! World's best cup of coffee. Great job, everybody.
No matter what Buddy the Elf tells you.
It is a crappy cup of coffee.
No, it's the world's best cup of coffee.
But if Kevin tells you, if you come to La Paz, come and try the best coffee in the world. You listen to him. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the best coffee in the world. Well, at least the best coffee I've had in all of Mexico. Cool, so we got here the other day. Jenny looked up this spot called Nebulosa, and we had some of the best, most delicious coffee. You'll see, you'll see, you'll see. By the way, I ordered an espresso, and that probably sounds really lame, but it's because I actually love the taste of coffee, not the taste of sugar.
Wait,
Sorry, y'all.
hey, don't offend our viewers. Some people might like coffee with their sugar.
So, if y'all know me, being from Veracruz, I'm very proud of our coffee. I just found out that this is from Puebla, but honestly, this is the best coffee, not just because of the beans, but because of the baristas. The baristas here are professionals, they're amazing, and they make every coffee perfect.
And the one we tried yesterday was from Guerrero, right?
I believe so, that's what they mentioned yesterday.
Yeah, that's what he said. The beans we tried yesterday are from Guerrero. So how does this one compare to the one you had yesterday?
It's actually smoother than yesterday's,
Wow.
less acidic, and very, very smooth. Oh my God, so delicious.
Good.
If you come to La Paz, come and try the best coffee in the world. This is probably one of the best coffees I've had in all Mexico. And I don't think it's, maybe it's not the coffee itself, it's the professional
way that it was made.
extracted it. Más bien es la técnica que usaste porque está muy bien hecha. Un balance muy bueno.
This is Jake. He's a trained mixologist who makes the best cold brew tonic I've ever had. He and his partner Jocelyn opened up La Nebulosa specialty coffee shop only a few months ago, but it has quickly become a top shop for coffee lovers.
Tengo muchas preguntas sobre el café, pero primero, ¿por qué se llama La Nebulosa?
Un poco romántico de la idea. Más que nada, bueno, una nebulosa es un cúmulo de gases en el espacio, ¿no?
Okay.
Cuando una estrella muere, se convierte en una nebulosa, como que explota, entonces todos los gases de la estrella se forman como en estos colores y de ahí mismo pueden nacer otra estrella. Es como un ciclo. Entonces lo veo algo así, como pues muere una estrella, pero nace otra, entonces estamos en constante movimiento. Y pues también las estrellas, o sea, ¿por qué las estrellas, no? Las estrellas siempre han sido como guías, o sea, desde tiempos atrás los navegantes se fijaban en las estrellas para fijar el rumbo al horizonte. Entonces un poco por ahí va el concepto.
Qué hermoso concepto.
Sí.
A ver, ahora cuéntanos sobre el espresso.
Bueno, este espresso que van a probar hoy, de hecho es un café nuevo al que probaron ayer. Este café es originario de Puebla, es un café con un proceso lavado, tiene un poquito de fermentación en el proceso, entonces le da un poco más de dulzor, es un perfil muy tropical y se tuesta en Mexicali.
We have a pretty funny story about how we ended up here, which we'll share as exclusive content on Patreon, plus the full interview with Jocelyn. So join us on Patreon if you haven't already.
We're back on the Malecón because 5 kilometers is a long stretch, but La Paz keeps it fun and interesting with all the things there are to see.
There are 16 sculptures along the Malecón, each one with an interesting story to tell about the culture here in La Paz. And this one, for example, is a time capsule buried in 2019 to be opened in 2069. I hope I'm still around then so I could come and join for the opening. It's gonna be really cool. I wonder what they put in there. 2019, maybe an iPhone, memes. I don't know. What would you put in a time capsule?
The beaches in La Paz might not be the most interesting, but there's one particular beach that put La Paz in the international tourist map.
Yeah, maybe you've heard of it. It's called
Balandra.
Balandra Beach. La Playa Balandra has been said over and over again that it's the most beautiful beach in Mexico. So you bet that during this week we're gonna be visiting to find out if that's true. So even though La Paz has recently become famous because of Playa Balandra, it has so much more to offer than just that beach. And two of the most exciting things we are doing next. Number one, swimming with whale sharks.
So even though I'm pretty excited, I'm also really freaking terrified because this is gonna be a huge animal. It looks like it can swallow us whole, but we were told that even though it has a really big mouth, it has a tiny throat, so it's not even physically possible for us to be swallowed. So there's some comfort in that.
We hear that whale sharks like to eat Canadians.
Oh, they do.
Mexico sees whale sharks at almost any given time of the year between the Caribbean and the Baja California Peninsula. In La Paz, whale shark viewing season is from October to April. The cost starts around 1,000 pesos per person for a 2-hour tour, which includes swim gear and snorkel gear and one of the most incredible experiences on Earth.
This is one of the few places in the world where you'll find whale sharks so close to shore. You can be out 10 minutes into the water and boom, there they are. And also one of the few places where such a high concentration of them, because these are solitary animals. They're usually on their own. They're not usually around other whale sharks. But La Paz is a special place for that.
You know what's crazy? They're not whales and they're not sharks.
They're just fish.
They're just fish. They're the biggest fish on the planet.
And they're vegetarian, so don't worry, they're not gonna eat you.
No, even though they look like they can swallow you whole, it's physically impossible. Their throats are like this
Super small.
tiny, and they just eat plankton. That's why they come up near the shore. They're feeding.
Swimming with whale sharks was, in the beginning, very intimidating.
Oh my God, I was terrified. These things are big. If you look at the size of the one right behind us, that's pretty close to its actual size.
It's
What do
actual
you say?
size. Yeah, I would think so too. I think it was in the beginning when you first dive in, like you don't know what to look for or what to do really.
You can't really see, but having the guide there, swimming alongside it, following the whale sharks. So when the captain told us it was time to jump in, we jump in. And I remember the guide saying, all right, everybody, put your heads in, because you've got the snorkel set on. And I was afraid to do it. I was like, oh my God, it's right under me. And I don't know if I want to look. I was scared. And finally, I put my head in. And at first, it's just like, you see cloudy water. You're like, whoa, where is it? What's going on? And then boom, right there.
Huge whale.
There it is. Oh, it was amazing. I was scared. It scared me. I was like, oh my God, it's right there. But then you see how calm it is.
Yeah, and then after that, you get like 30 minutes to be with that one whale shark, and your time just starts flying. Once you get the hang of it, you start swimming with it.
It goes by so fast.
One thing we really enjoyed and appreciated is the fact that the organization, like the way that they do the whale shark experience is very well organized from the government, from the people who do the tours.
And they protect the animals very much. They very much prioritize its well-being. They make sure that there aren't too many boats, only one boat per whale shark at a time, no more than 5 people at a time in the water, which is one of the reasons why this all goes by so fast. And also because it swims pretty fast.
Yeah.
It looks gentle and like it's moving slow, but with one swish of its tail, boom, it's already several meters ahead, and our little fins don't catch up very well. It's just so beautiful to be that up close and personal with nature. Oh my gosh, a dream come true.
What may seem strange to others, it's very normal here in the coast of La Paz, Cabos, to have fish tacos early in the morning. It is 9 o'clock. Most places open between 8 and 9 o'clock in the morning.
And we're going straight there. Fish tacos for breakfast, yes please. We're going to Claro Fish Jr., one of the many delicious fish tacos here. Looks amazing.
What'd you get again?
I got 2 scallop tacos, one fried and one grilled.
I got a grilled fish and coconut shrimp taco.
Oh, that's so good.
Here in the Baja area, it's very common to have tortillas de harina compared to like maize. We've tried both, and honestly, tortillas de harina here are delicious. Scallops is like something you're doing, like something fancy, you know? You're just having them for a breakfast, like their eggs and yogurt.
Can you tell I was hungry? I just went ham on that salad bar. Put a little bit of everything on here. Just eat it with fork. Well, you actually decorated your tacos really nice, whereas I just made a mess on my plate.
Just when we thought that there was nothing cooler than swimming with whale sharks, enter swimming with the sea lions. The tour of the island of Espiritu Santo is a 5 to 6 hour tour that takes you further into the sea to explore the incredible landscapes of the Bay of La Paz. These rock formations are out of this world, especially this one, appropriately named La Máscara, the mask. Very cool and very creepy. Sí, se ve bien.
It's so cool. Wow.
Before reaching the island of Espiritu Santo, we stopped at San Rafaelito, a beautiful little islet that is home to a sea lion colony. The sea lion pups are super friendly and curious and playful. It was even more fun than we imagined. Swimming with sea lions is only allowed 9 months out of the year, so if you visit in June, July, or August, your tour won't be allowed to jump into the water with them.
Ahí viene, ese con la cabeza, ahí viene uno grande, mira. Chico, mira, mira. Cabeza abajo.
That was so cool. Oh, I could do this all day.
Between playing with sea lions, spotting dozens of dolphins, and having ceviche for lunch on the gorgeous island of Espiritu Santo, it was an amazing day.
So we've reached the pier, el muelle, the dock, where the boats drop and pick people off for the tours. Speaking of which, we booked our tours directly in front of the dock in el Callejón Bañuelos.
Hola, hola.
So this is the guy who we bought the tour from, so if you come to La Paz, ¿verdad?
Ajá, sí, to La Paz, Baja California Sur.
You want to book tours with Neftali, who we highly recommend, you can find his info in the description below.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Sí. So, we have good tours. Come here and join us. Sí.
Es todo.
Sí.
Now that we're here, we want to take a moment to tell you some really interesting history about La Paz. So something I really like about this dock is that alongside you'll find the plaques that tell you the history, like the first migration that came to La Paz, or Baja California Peninsula in general. It is said that the first settlers here were the ones who came from Siberia that crossed the Bering Strait. And among those, there were 3 identified ethnic groups, which were the Cochimí, the Guaycura, and the Pericú. And it was the Guaycura peoples that named this place Airapi, that we now know as La Paz. The most fascinating part to me as we were learning about La Paz is how resistant the indigenous peoples were when the Jesuit Europeans arrived and attempted to colonize, which eventually they did, but there was a lot of resistance along the way, in particular because they were protective of their lands, their people, and part of the interest that the European settlers had in this area was the cultivation of pearls, which the indigenous people were really good at conserving and cultivating themselves. Hey, check this out. This is an homage paid to Queen Elizabeth of Great Britain, Her Majesty Isabel la Segunda. I didn't know they called her Isabel in Spanish. Queen of Great Britain and His Royal Highness Prince Felipe disembarked in this place as part of their official visit to Mexico, where she got to know the origin of that beautiful pearl in her crown. This must be the old dock. Let's show you the new one. It's really nice. Okay, we have a few more really good eats to recommend to you along the Malecón before we take you into the city centro for our ultimate favorite place to eat seafood in La Paz. For cinnamon roll lovers, I have to point out the Cinna Rolls place that has a variety of cinnamon rolls like guayaba, banana, apple pie, Nutella. There's Trattoria Alessandro for some of the best Italian pasta we've had in Mexico. And honestly, the best lasagna I think I've had in my life. And the tiramisu, it was outstanding.
Our top recommendation for Baja California Sur style seafood is away from the Malecón in La Zona Centro. It's called El Paseñito, and this is where you'll find a wide variety of cold and hot plates, from aguachiles, ceviches, molcajetes, sashimis, tacos, fish, shrimp, and octopus any way you want it. This is our favorite place to eat seafood in La Paz.
All right, so this is the pulpo zarandeado. This is a beautiful dish in a spicy, creamy salsa, roasted with a side salad, aguacate, and is that potato salad? Oh, this is a nice surprise. Let's try this. Ooh, it is potato salad. That was unexpected. Yeah, I shouldn't have to force this at all. Boom, sliced really nicely. Melt in your mouth flavors. Oh my God, that is really good. It's so full of flavor, and it's actually a little spicy. That octopus was amazing, but I think our favorite thing on the menu, and we haven't tried everything, but we already declared this our favorite, is La Torre de Mariscos, La Torre Diabla. Just look at the size of this baby. It starts with a bed of sashimi. Tuna in a variety of sauces like soy sauce, sesame sauce. The next layer is ceviche de pescado, fish ceviche, boiled shrimp, shrimp ceviche, and the best part, camarones a la diabla with mushrooms. That was a nice surprise. Oh, this, so good.
Actually, this is your birthday cake.
It does look like a birthday cake.
Happy 30th birthday.
Blow out the candles. Wait, make a wish? Right? Okay.
Happy birthday.
Do I put my face in this cake too?
No. We gotta share this one.
What's your favorite part of the seafood tower?
Honestly, the sashimi is so good.
It is,
right? So good, yeah. Honestly, these mariscos make me want to move to a beach town. And that beach town being La Paz. I think I'm ready to leave Mexico City, y'all.
Uh-oh.
Did y'all catch that a lot of what we did was eat seafood and drink coffee? We love coffee, y'all.
So if you enjoy our content and want to show us some support, you can treat us to a cup of coffee or contribute to the tip jar. So La Paz gets some really amazing sunsets. We're heading to a really cool spot to watch the sun go down, and that's El Cerro de la Calavera. We made it! Yes!
Look how beautiful it looks.
Just in time. Wow, this is like a cave. Holy cow. Oh, this is so cool. So cool. Yay, llegamos. Oh.
So based on what we shared with you today, what did you think of La Paz? We haven't even gotten to the famous Balandra beach yet. Join us for Playa Balandra and another incredible sunset in the next video.